What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another World of Warcraft video for the War Within, and today we're talking about making gold by shattering shards into dust. And the reason why I'm doing this is to do a real-time example of how much gold you can make from this. I made a video on this when the mechanic was introduced into the game. It was something Blizzard hotfixed and put in really fast, the ability to shatter shards into dust. And in that same video I talked about the potential profits behind this and how it could be very good for making gold. Now the thing is, every time I make a video talking about a gold making strategy, whether it's a farm, a flip, a craft, like anything that has to do with gold making at all, there's always one or two comments saying that the second a video like that comes out, it's already too late. So I want to do some tests on stream where I can actually test that out to see, is it too late? After I make a video on a gold making strategy, is it too late to jump on? Well, in this case, we did this last night for Gleaming Shatters, 4 days after the mechanic was put into the game, and 3.5 days after that video came out. So if it was too late 3.5 days ago, it should be way too late to make gold now. So I gave this a try. I bought 100,000 gold worth of Gleaming Shards, which granted is not the biggest quantity test I can do, but it ended up being about 700 shards, or 600 shards or something like that. I spent 100,000 gold on shards, and then we are literally shattering all of them. Now I will say, I don't have the best setup for this either, so if I make gold right now, you can make even more gold than I currently make by having the perfect setup for it. So once again, you're seeing me do this in the background at the moment. Let's go into some statistics on how much gold I made or lost by doing this. Okay, so here are some notes from spending 100k gold, 100,000 gold, on quality 2 shards, disenchanting them or shattering them basically, and we're talking about real-time profits here. So we went to the auction house, we spent 100,000 gold on shards, we then shattered all of them, and literally posted the dust value right after. So this was all done in about 10 minutes time, where we bought the shards, shattered them, posted the dust, and made gold. Now, the dust value when posting 10 minutes after was 74,675 gold from Q1 and 40,420 from Q2, which, rounding this even down, is about 115,000 gold total, unless I've done my math incredibly bad. So 115,000 gold back from 100,000 gold spent. If we subtract 5,000 for the 5% auction house cut here, we are still left with 10,000 gold profit in less than 10 minutes. So 10,000 gold profit after the auction house cut. We can say 9,000 as well, because it's 5%. I just said 5% of 110k would be 5k, but it's 5.5, who cares? So it's between 9.5 and 10,000 gold profit in less than 10 minutes. That equates to 50 to 60,000 gold per hour, with a subpar setup / spec for this. Now, I also don't have the best crafting speed. I don't have any rank with the Weaver right now, which would make this even better gold per hour from getting my crafting speed from 50% up to 75, which is the cap. So with that being said, you have now seen the exact numbers, how much profit I make, the potential gold per hour, which is 50 to 60k, with a subpar setup. So let me show you my setup and how you can do this even better than I'm doing it. So if we exit the stream clip from yesterday here, we can go into the game at the moment. And the setup I'm using is my regular disenchanting setup. So when I was doing this, I wasn't even shattering an essence, because I have 3 points here. So we get 9 resourcefulness from doing this, which is not enough for me to pop that. So I'm not using this at all, and when you go to Gleaming Shatter, it tells you that it benefits from resourcefulness. So the more resourcefulness you have, the better. So you really want to spec into this, which I personally at the moment don't have. Now, it also tells you that you benefit from the Uncommon Utilitarian Specialization and Enchanting Skill. For Enchanting Skill, I am also not perfect, but we're doing quite well. We have 100 skill points, we have 2 green tools, and 1 epic tool. The epic tool has resourcefulness on it, and the resourcefulness enchant, which I do recommend having, by the way. And if you want to have even more skill, then obviously having 2 blue tools would give you even more stats, both of which have resourcefulness, by the way, so upgrading this to rare gives you more resourcefulness and more skill points. The blue ones are 11 skill points instead of +5, so you can get 12 more skill points by upgrading these to blue, and way more resourcefulness at the same time. But having 3 blue tools or 1 epic plus 2 blue does mean you have to do the acuity shuffling, which most people probably don't have, but also the specialization points. I set this up to be a disenchanting character, so we have spent 30 points here, 30 points here, and 30 points here, and I'm also spending my concentration on enchants, so we have 20 points here, 10 points here, and 0 points here. So for me, I'm not set up to do this at all, because I've spent my points before this was put into the game. So I'm trying to set it up now, but if you want, you can make a character set up for this right away, and let's talk about that for a quick minute. So setting this one up, if you want to start from scratch, make a character right now and make this happen, you would need to have this one right here with 5 points to unlock the uncommon utilitarian, so 5 points, then go to the left for 30 points, so 35 points spent. After that you also have to have 5 points here and 30 points here, so another 35 points spent, which equates to 70 knowledge points in enchanting, spent in these talents. And then after that you can max this one out as well, by the way, for even more resourcefulness, 15 here and 30 down here, which does add quite a bit, and also Shattered Essence lasts 5 minutes more, which is quite useful but not necessary. So you can get a full spec setup for 70 knowledge points. You can go further for 25 more points, so 95 points if you want to, but 70 points means you can be a better enchanter than me when it comes to doing the shuffle. And once again, I am making 50 to 60,000 gold per hour with my setup, and you can make a character right now and get to the stage I am at very quickly, even surpass me. So if you're setting up an enchanter right now, the goal you would want to have is get yourself to 70 knowledge points. So once again, put 5 points here, then 30 points here, and then put 5 points into this one, then 30 points into this one. So 70 knowledge points and you are good to go. You're once again better at this than I am. And then spend 400 acuity on this rod. And then that's all you have to do on the acuity side of things and knowledge points side of things. And you start the game by getting a bag with 350 acuity for free, which means you just need 50 more, because the epic one costs 400, so 50 more acuity should be really easy to get, by the way. You can even go down the route of, for example, going for the ephemerals route, which gives you knowledge points back and gives you 110 acuity for free. So at that point you already have 460 acuity, which is enough to buy this rod or make this rod, and then just find somebody to make it at quality 5. Now, when it comes to the knowledge points, I have written some documents here where I've written down you can get 3 KP, which is knowledge points, from the weekly quests. Then you can get 10 from Kedge, 24 from treasures, the profession treasures in the open world. You then have 10 more from renown if you have that as well, and then 9 from disenchanting, 2 from open world treasures, which equates to 58 knowledge points in total. Now this requires you to have a renown from before, for example, with Dornogal or Isle of Dorn renown 12 to get that enchanting book, which is 10 KP as well. So for me, if I start a brand new character right now, I can have 58 knowledge points in less than 1 hour of gameplay. And after that, you start out with 58 knowledge points, then you start doing your first time crafts, which we do have quite a few of, which gives you at least the ability to get to 70 KP. And once again, when you have 70 knowledge points spent the right way, you are better at this than I am, you will have more resourcefulness than I do, and you will therefore make more gold than I do. And referencing back to my stream one more time with my setup, which is subpar and you can get better than this in like 1 hour of gameplay, you can make over 60,000 gold per hour based on a test I did 3.5 days after making the video, at which point some comments said it was too late now because it's public, and I'm just here to show you it is absolutely not too late. One of the things that I do when I make videos is that I aim to help you guys make gold, and if you want to take the information I give you and actually do something with it, that's great. Try it out. See if you make gold. This is on the EU region, and there's no servers involved here because everything we buy is on the region-wide auction house. We buy the shards on the region-wide auction house, we sell the dust on the region-wide auction house. So I could not care less which server you play on. If you're playing in EU, this is profitable and you can set up a character so easily. even if you don't have one. And because of dust prices right now, setting up an enchanter is incredibly cheap. You can skill one up for less than 50,000 gold, and once again, you make that back in 1 hour of shuffling. So it costs you 1 hour of your life, and you have an enchanter set up for free. It is insane. How this makes so much gold, I don't understand, and once again, it is absolutely not too late. So if you're looking for some easy gold, this is absolutely it. It is also very good to have on a second monitor in the background, or if you have anything to do in real life, just click shatter all, and you can literally go AFK. You can shatter through 1,000 shards and go AFK and come back and have printed gold. It is ridiculously easy. Either way, that's the video, so shattering essences, shattering shards is absolutely printing right now. Take advantage of it while you can, and let me know how much gold per hour you are able to make in the comments down below. Just don't troll. It's not too late. Absolutely not. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, and don't forget that I do have a gold making guide for the War Within as well, which you can check out through a link down below in the pinned comment, where I go through a lot of different ways to make gold. We even talk about professions in depth, how to spend your knowledge points, and how to spend concentration to make gold that way, and just a bunch of gold making info all in one place. Now, when you buy the guide, you also get access to a gold making community server, where, well, a gold making Discord server, where I give you guys early access to videos, exclusive videos, and talk way more about gold making. I share my information, lots of other people share their own information, and it's just a very good place to share information in a closed-off space to help each other learn from each other's mistakes and failures, and also successes, to just help each other make a bunch of gold. And if I can say so, I think it's a really good place to be if you're looking to make gold in the War Within. Either way, that's the video, so thank you all so much for watching, and best of luck in your gold making adventures. That's it for now, thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, bye bye now, bye bye.